Hello, Twitch, hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the Empire of the Flam Ing'Scrot'umm. It's our new campaign, and there is a new beverage open. I'm just going to check it's everything correct there, everything correct and accountable. Hello, Twitch, hello, YouTube. How are we all doing today? We've got something we probably need to get on with relatively quickly at the start of the stream, which is voting in a brand new YouTube president. The law exists. We have to do that. I cannot nominate myself, but we can nominate others. Yeah, Robert's right on it. We need to vote in a new YouTube president. Robert was the previous president. If you think he did a good job, I guess we could automatically renominate the incumbent. I suppose that makes sense. What would be one heck of a short stream? Goodbye. Hello? Goodbye, says Commander Ray. Yeah, that would be short. That would. But it isn't Robert Robertson. No, it's not Robert Robertson. No, not at all. So, I'm going to do nominations by, I suppose, whichever name I see spoken about the most between Twitch and YouTube for YouTube president. It has to be a YouTube person. They have to be on YouTube. They can also be on Twitch. That's not a problem. And then if anyone wants to lobby their way into the ballot, they're more than welcome to do that using, Super Chat. Or, I guess bits doesn't count because this is YouTube president only. And then we'll have a vote. I can't nominate myself, but if you could say my name. You could say my name a lot. And you're also welcome to nominate yourselves. I'm seeing... Oh, brilliant. This is getting confusing. So, Krishnath has nominated Dale. Andwan has nominated Krishnath. Robert has, and that Robert, by the way, is is our Lord Commissar Nightbringer. Robert has renominated himself. My mother has been nominated. Well, I'm afraid they have to be a member of the YouTube audience. Unseen Door says, I think MONTUPLAYS would be a fine president. There we are. I've had a nomination from Unseen Door 78. Thank you very much to my definitely not alternate account. And thank you for the Prime subscription as well, Expo Raptor. All right. Dolphin is not here, I don't think. I think the music's gone a bit high. Actually, let me bring that down a touch. If we can nominate ourselves, I'll put my name in the hat. Okay, so far I've seen pretty much everybody nominate just themselves once. So I guess I'll just do a random selection. Except Montu's had 2 nominations. Unseen Door and Skazi Vec. Right. So I'm going to put my name down. Does the Lord Commissar only have negative traits? No. It's just that they are actually They are commander. They have Shield of Empire, Artillery Focus, Wrecker, Cautious, Trickster, Butcher, and then they're Reclusive, Volatile, and a Procrastinator. Really, they'd be best served not on the Council, because all of these traits would not affect them if they weren't on the Council, but hey-ho, there we are. I'm going to put my name down. Yeah, go for Montu, says Real Vanilla Cake. Otherwise, I'm just going to do, as I said, a random selection of the names I've seen, because I've literally seen lots of names nominated multiple times. I'll put Washing in, and nobody's lobbied for themselves with some bits or a super chat, so that... Oh, sorry, no, bits don't count, just super chats. It's YouTube. I see Dale. Oh, no. Robert says, I'll continue to serve for the prosperity of the chat, and has plus 10% of the vote already. Says Robert, I put Washing in. And I'm also, let's see, RNG it, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, Catch a Tiger, Bites Toe, if it's cool, let it go, Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Okay, that is the nomination by Antoine, which was for Krishna. I'll put that vote up imminently, and then we can get on with the whole business of playing the Stellaris. Begin your voting. In a moment, we are otherwise going to be... Well, let's take a look at our empire. We are still authoritarian, xenophobic, and materialist. Our factions are the Floating Balsark Future, the Twitch Committee, and the Obedience to YouTube faction, who are authoritarian, and they are pretty happy. Not as happy as just the general hangers-on that love us. The xenophobes. Policies and edicts. What have we got turned on? Quite a lot. Could turn off fortify the border. Yeah. I'll turn that off for the extra unity. Otherwise, I think we kind of need everything. Yeah, I want that bonus to efficiency for workers and slaves. Yes, please. We've got the Javorian pox sample. We are... Oh, yeah, we're at war. That's a void worm. Ooh, I want to deal with that. Do we have a fleet nearby? We have a fleet somewhere. Here's a fleet. Wait, why is that 11k? Oh, because of Shield of Empire. Oh, right, that other one sucks. Okay, send this one in. Meanwhile, send this over to deal with the void worm. It has become a very great threat. Explore the grotesque rock formations. Oh, okay, it's already being done, apparently. Who's doing it? Oh, the archaeological dig site. Can they do both? No, but why not? Meanwhile, you should do all of those important things. You should heal up. Feel free to give speeches as well. Can I refuse to be nominated? I fold under zero pressure. Presidency isn't for me, says Real Vanilla Cake. No, you cannot refuse. Your April Fool's video made me want to cry when I realized it was a joke. Well, the thing is, technically it might have been a joke I made up, but the important point is, nothing I showed you from in-game footage wasn't real actual Stellaris gameplay. If you simply take out all of the pops, all of the empires, all of the ships, all of the planets, all of the factions, if you hollow out the game, it does run really quick. Like, you know, I got through 300 years in something like 30 minutes. It's a minor gameplay change that actually does provide a lot of efficiency. I took the let's use the planet cracker on the galaxy to reduce the lag to its natural conclusion, and I showed you all what it would be like. Yes. Currently, it's looking like I'm winning on Twitch and on YouTube. The people love me. Robert is coming in second place on Twitch on YouTube with 26%. A lot of people clearly remember Robert's term of goodness. Robert is still the supreme justice, so let's not forget he has the ability to interpretate the law. And the YouTube president Veto actually is gone now, so we should deal with that. One sec. Let's get rid of that veto. Not that the veto itself isn't gone, I mean the timing, because it's no longer on cooldown. Excellent, excellent. Robert says, I shall carry this burden for peace and security for the peace and security of our great society. If anyone wants to give a speech, now's the time. That's plus 30% in total to Robert, which is currently making Robert win on YouTube, but with what's that? 30 plus 57% of the vote. I've got 53, but it's over on Twitch that I'm coming in clutch in terms of votes. I do have 78% of the vote count on Twitch. So we're good for the coup. What coup? No. Do I think the crisis will spawn this stream? Absolutely not. It's set to 2400 endgame, so I think we're at least 180 years probably away from a crisis. 140 years maybe, something like that. Ghosty Fish says, a vote for Montu is a vote to spite YouTube. Well, anyone from YouTube could run over to Twitch and cast their vote. Robert, for example. I mean, there's only been 11 votes on YouTube, but somehow it was granted the fact that YouTube would get, Twitch would get equal votes by vote percentages to YouTube. So the actual vote numbers became irrelevant. I found that very bizarre that everyone voted that in, but, you know, it's happened, and here we are. Unseen Door says, by the way, Montu, I need your expert advice on the best Imperial Ascension authority for my under one rule. Imperial Transmission, Genomic Expansionist, Biotic Dominion, or Transcendent Imperium. Oh, the best or the one that's most flavorful? Because those are two different things. Like, what's the most flavorful? Robert says, I'm at work doing this on my phone. Robert, sir. Then it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing that it seems like you've not won the nomination today. Because you'd be busy at work rather than, you know, taking on the vast responsibilities of the YouTube presidency. Vast. I want to say again, V-A-S-T for vast. So let's call those votes in. I won the vote on Twitch with 75% of the vote. On YouTube, I also won the vote. Crap, there was a swing to me as well. I won the vote with 63%. Second place on YouTube was Robert with 51%. And thank you for your support, Robert. But you didn't quite win that one. And then Washing came in second place on Twitch with 25%. Washing with 8% on YouTube. So Washing is in our is third place there. Not rigged. No, not at all. The people demanded I become YouTube president. And with my first act with this new authority, I propose... Oh, wait, no, I need to write it in, sorry. Which one do I want? Give me a moment, chat. I'm trying to remember. We vote nay. Irrelevant. You are the Supreme Justice. You are exactly. And you are part of the quorum. Do we have NSMS 8 here for Grand Supreme Pebble? Either or. So I'd say Transcendent Imperium is probably the most fun. Genomic Expansionist, I think is probably the most powerful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Genomic Expansionist is going to be the most powerful. We were all great candidates there, Krishnath. I think it's fine. I want to just... How many Montu lobby points do I have? Okay. 37. Right. Okay. Should Montu serve an unlimited term of office? I.e., no re-elections unless called for. I'm just putting the proposal up. Don't worry. Everyone's going to get a free and fair vote that I then get the veto on. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. You've given me the YouTube president power. We're just gonna Montu serving a limited term of office. Ah, democracy. I love the Republic. I do actually need to spend that that lobby point. Oh, I went up. Sorry, I accidentally added a lobby point instead of taking one away. That's my bad. Everyone who votes yes is a traitor to the chat. No, I'm reducing the bureaucratic burden of these silly elections. Don't worry. Sunday Tuber says, have you people never seen Montu play politics in Stellaris? Are you out of your goddamn mind? No. So chat has given me the YouTube presidency, which gives me the power to veto. So no matter which way this goes, if it's yes, then I'll serve the unlimited term. And if it's no, careful Montu, I can still interpret the law in a way that can hurt you. Robert? I mean, yes, you can. What? An unlimited term of office, i.e. no re-elections unless called for. I mean, what does that, how can you, that seems semi-ambiguous. I'm open to your interpretation there, Robert. My point was going to be that, that if you all vote no, I'll use my veto to force the yes to get unlimited office, to hold on to my veto forever. Because you've given me, you know, the right to veto it. And you did get rid of the Twitch president, so I can't be blocked by Twitch anymore. So, yes. Isn't this fun? Ah, it's just so beautiful. You could always elect the Twitch president again. I mean, good luck. Good luck. Twitch would welcome that. You see, Twitch, all of this is a ploy to force YouTube to bring back a Twitch president. I'm on your side, Twitch. I'm on your side. I might even propose we have a YouTube president in a moment, just for that very reason. Because I am one of you, the people. He's being evil again, shouts Twister. Was he ever not? Veto only negates the vote. It wouldn't instate the inverse. No, so the way our vetoes work, Undercroft, I'm afraid you're wrong. The way the presidential veto works is they delete the poll and then choose one of the options from the poll, in essence. And there's only a yes-no on this. So, when did I say anything about this law? Oh, that's true, Robert. You didn't say anything about this law. That's not untrue, I guess. Please don't. Please don't. And so, Twitch voted yes 54% to 46%. YouTube voted no 55% to 45%, which means it fails. So I am going to use my veto. I'm going to use my presidential veto. Let's just time that in. 17 minutes past to veto this and make it so that, yes, I'm now serving an unlimited term of office. The law about YouTube president being voted on at the beginning of the stream is still in effect, and I can't nominate myself, except we can't vote a new president in while I'm still president, is basically the way this one's going to come in. You want the entire wording of the veto law. Unfortunately, that one's not written in as a law. That one is, that's just stream law, so that's the deep law, from which all other law is derived. I'll just add this on the statute books. I have a document with statutes that we've got. With cleverness like this, we should make Montu take the politics tradition? No. Well, an election can be called. It's like proposing a law. You super chat in, you can propose we have a new election, I guess. That was part of my law. You see, maybe it's just I didn't want to be YouTube president. In other words, free for interpretation. No, because there's precedent, and the precedent has already been set. If you upend the precedent, then there might be problems, you know. This is a British legal system, apparently. What? Mind wardens? Oh god. Oh god. Where are they? Oh god. Antoine says, cult, cute Xenos and filthy Xenos. It is time again for some questions for a lizard. And today's question is, what is the better ship? Paradox Titans or Cryptic Stinger? Twist. Chat must be presented arguments and votes. And votes right or not. Right equals Montu lobby. Wrong equals Spite lobby. Cryptic Stinger. Wait, what is the Cryptic Stinger? Oh, the what's it called? The Enigma. I've actually never played. I'll add the extra characters in now, Antoine. I've actually never played the I've never played Cosmogenesis and then gone and had bioships. So I've never actually tried out the Cryptic Stinger. So this is actually really difficult. And okay. I can use the wiki for reference. Okay. I'm going to go to Cosmogenesis. Can I find the Cryptic Stinger in Cosmogenesis? Yes. Maze Harbinger. Cryptic Stinger. Well, I'll just Google the whole page. Google it somewhere. It must be somewhere in this page. Cryptic Stinger is a Titan, I assume. Yeah, okay. Cryptic Stinger. 5% evasion, base speed 120, 6,000 hull. Is Paradox Titan has... Oh, I mean... Is that not... That can't be right. It's saying here the base hull of the Cryptic Stinger is 6,000. The base hull of the Paradox Titan is 40,000. The Cryptic Stinger costs 3,000 food but the Paradox Titan costs 10,000 alloys. That's quite a bit of a difference. Yeesh. The Cryptic Stinger is faster. But it does take half the regular Titan limit. So, okay. Oh, Robert says, I vote for the current president to be impeached and replaced to prevent this clear power grab. Looks like we're going to be having a new president. And Nikki, thank you very much. Just me, Nikki, for the 5 gifted subs and welcome. Oh my god, it's Montu. Hello, welcome. We're currently in the midst of politics plus a question for that. So, I propose that the Cryptic Stinger is better. The Cryptic Stinger is better because for the same Titan limit cost, you're paying 6,000 food. You're going to get the same number of Titan lances, which is the important weapon, and the same number of auras. Yes, the hull points are lower. Yes, the slots are worse, etc. You know, it's not as good. In terms of WUA, it's 80, 48, 3. The Cryptic Stinger all round is worse on paper as a ship, but it's going to be at the backline anyway, so if it's getting hit, you're probably lost. You can get more Titan lances. It costs like a third as many food compared to the alloys, but four food is worth an alloy. So really it's a factor of like 12 cheaper. And you can have twice as many for the same Titan slots. So I'm going to put the poll up. But I propose it's the Cryptic Stinger. Because you get twice as many Titan lances, twice as many auras, and you're paying a 12th the price in terms of the number of shot slots. Wait, I'm being told Cryptic Stingers don't get auras. It doesn't say that on the wiki. Why don't they get auras? Oh, if they don't get auras, then it's the Paradox Titan. Okay. They don't get auras. It's the Paradox Titan. Auras are what make Titans. Is the Titan Lance the same as the non-bio Lance? The Titan Lance is the... What? If they don't get auras, then they suck. Like, Titans are all about the auras. The actual gun... Ooh, wait a minute. They've updated it now, so the Titan Lance gun is an area of effect collateral weapon. But it's only got a range of, what, 100 or something now? I haven't got it in-game because we're not in-game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get Titans for the auras generally, not for the area of effect weaponry, though it's kind of a bit funny. The output they've got is not terrifyingly amazing. We'll do that motion in a moment. Actually, look, I think the Paradox Titan is going to be better because it has auras. And in fact, doesn't it get 2 auras? I beseech you, vote for the Paradox Titan. It's more expensive, but cooler. Currently, Paradox Titan is winning. We're going to next vote on the impeachment and re-election of president, YouTube president. My law was only that I serve an unlimited term of office, so that's something. You see, or really, I just didn't want the presidency. That's all this is. I've just found a neat way of getting rid of it by forcing an election on it. Of course, no other reason. Which growth are we getting? 1.7, 0.96 assembly. That's kind of okay. We haven't even fully ascended yet. Fair. Order restored on Polyria. Good. Good. Yeah, you haven't repealed the law, so if I get re-elected, then problem. Obviously, no lobbying on this one, says Antoine. What do you mean, no lobbying? Oh, yeah, no lobbying on this vote. Yeah, no lobbying on this vote. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, you're only voting at the moment. So Robert's vote is only to impeach me. It's not to repeal that law, because laws can, of course, be repealed by a vote. Not in the same session they're passed. We don't let laws get repealed in the same session they're passed. So actually, you can't repeal my presidential law today. But next session, you can... Oh, I have to make all of the consumer goods and stuff. Oh, gosh, I forgot that. I did it. I, Montu, have saved the day again. We're selling 1,400 food, 1,300 food a month, just into the void. Research speed bonus is nice. Paradox Titan has won on Twitch with 80% and on YouTube with 74%. All right, go on then. Antoine, which is the better ship? Give me your reasonings as well, because I want to know... Because I've never played with the Cryptic Stinger. So I've honestly got, like, I didn't even know it didn't have auras. That really sounds like it sucks. And that's 115 of lobbying that's going to go in. Next up, we'll vote on my impeachment. I beseech you, vote no on this. Actually, that's not true. Please vote with your conscience. If you vote me out as president, I don't have to deal with being president anymore, so that's obviously a net positive for me, right? Ooh, the Heart of the Pulsar. That's nice. Oh, right. I've never even built the... Oh, I didn't even build the thing. Oh, stupid. Do I have the ability to build it? Yes, but I just need a few more alloys. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, exactly. I've always gone Behemoth Fury if I've taken bioships, because I'm like, well, I'm already here anyway. Ooh, Psychic Doubling. A new avenue for intergalactic cooperation, true form of power, a new method of planetary governing, or how entertaining. Rumors have spread of psionic individuals capable of bilocation, the ability to be physically present in two different locations at the same time, so telecommuting. We dispatched researchers to investigate these improbable claims, and astonishingly, they have proven to be true. Wow, would you look at that? Physical distance seems to be no impediment, as these adepts have repeatedly shown that they can briefly locate themselves in two different star systems at once. Someone's clearly seen Episode 8 of Star Wars, maintaining a psychic link between two bodies that perform independent actions. Presently, only a fraction of our population possess this remarkable skill, but further study might yield methods of training others. I mean... I think it has to be intergalactic cooperation, surely. For the Unity. Does that mean this does mean each of our Balsarks are now a pair, and welcome. Welcome, NSMS8. NSMS8 is our great and noble Grand Supreme Overpebble. I'm currently the YouTube president, and I have been elected for an indefinite term of office. There's been a proposal to impeach me with plus 10% of the vote added. At the moment, the YouTube is voting yes to impeach and replace you with 74% of the vote, 35% against, 36% against. On Twitch, 100% of Twitch is voting no, don't impeach Montu. I'm here for you, Twitch. I got you, friends. Right, new avenue for intergalactic cooperation. NSMS8, I'm calling a quorum. Do you agree we should do a new avenue for intragalactic cooperation? And of course, Robert, you are a Supreme, not Chancellor, Supreme Justice, so also give your opinion on this. I want the Unity, basically. I think the Unity one is going to be the best. Have we found any other lithoids or advanced thermophiles? We've got the Ovia, who are our battle thralls, but that was last episode. Since then, no. Don't think so. Matthew Nunya says, "Do not impeach." Plus 20% of the vote. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for the support. I very much appreciate it. At the moment, I'm not going to be impeached. Across Twitch and YouTube, I have a combined total of 153% of the vote, so averaging out, that's like 75-ish. Whereas only YouTube are voting to impeach me with a total of 77%. Also, Antoine, it depends, and that's the point. Just take chat as reference. Oh. Cosmogenesis with Bioships is awkward, and also Bio get a mix of Stinger Titan, which is awkward. Yeah. So, Antoine, where's it going? Is it going in Montu lobby or in Spike lobby? That's the important point. The clear purpose is power. Okay. You say destroy. I don't even want none of these. Oh, so that might be how entertaining. I said intergalactic cooperation. I'll just roll a dice. Oh, I can't do chat in single player. Can I do a dice roll somewhere? In YouTube? No. Can I do it in the console command? No, there's no dice rolling there. Can I... Can't open chat. We will not let your power grab for power go unchallenged. Oh, wow. Robert, Robert's just given a massive donation to slam it through for yes. I'm being impeached by... It seems like someone that very much wants to be, the YouTube president again. I mean, he has had the support of the people. So that is a total no vote for don't impeach of 54 plus 90, 144% between the two. But yes currently has 10 on Twitch and 174% of YouTube. That's 184%. I've been impeached. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing down. In which case, before I leave, I'm just going to click that button there. Boop. Now we need to start nominating a new YouTube president. What's Ryan? Ryan is Ice Smithy Boy. Ice Smithy Boy who's on Twitch. That's how much lobby they've got stored up. We have no YouTube president yet again. Leader enhancement policy has passed. That is excellent. Let's go and grab effective bureaucracy, I think. Yeah. I'll just buy a few alloys. Yeah, that won't hurt too much. Give me the giant space thing. Excellent. Well, I've been impeached, so I don't think I can be nominated again. No, you can't nominate. I've been impeached, and I have to be replaced, meaning you can't re-nominate me. Consumer goods are in the red. I will fix that. So start nominating new YouTube president. I nominate Antoine Rocker, says Rune Knight. I nominate the ghost of Woodmansey. In his absence, Montu can serve, says Dale. No, that would be re-electing me. I can't be, because the law we just passed is that I have to be impeached and replaced. And we can even bring in the Chief Justice who proposed this law to ask on the efficacy of how it works. Sazi Vex says, we need a bit more managed in our democracy. That just sounds so true, doesn't it? Oh, damn it, that's still red again. Right. What if I just grab some more artisans? That would probably solve it, actually, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. Get rid of the soldiers. Don't need those. Keep the medical workers. Is that enough? Yes. Okay, good. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I can't. There's a law right now. The economy must be green. See the laws at the top? Xenos equals livestock. Economy must green, and we must always be at war. We are at war. We have been at war with the Rontaran Accord for some time now, allegedly. I don't know exactly where they are, but yes. The fact that these guys are called the Absorbers, but they're a direct democracy, really confuses me. I don't know how to feel on that one. Eco-stimulation could be good. I think exotic refineries as well. Okay, this is looking pretty okay overall. Harry Seldon can have maniacal for even more research speed, I suppose. Oh, 103%. Beautiful. Take a deal with the Arclave. Right, let's see where the nominations are. People have been saying who they'd like to nominate for president. Robert says, as before, I nominate myself to aid YouTube chat against those who would see us oppressed. Do you mean Twitch there? So, I'm seeing Robert is already in there. Dale has been nominated. Okay. Dale says, thank you for my nomination. I'll remain totally sane with power. Okay, any other nominations I'm seeing? No. Antoine gave me Montu Lobby. I did not see that, Antoine. Apologies. Montu Lobby. I'll get you set. Okay, 115 to Montu Lobby. Well. 151. I have the lobbying potential of gods. Who is suppressing YouTube chat? Montu? Twitch? I want to debate for my vote, says Jake Corley. What's my current favorite Origin-esque Legacy Art games? Good question. I've been enjoying Lost Colony a little bit when I'm playing for myself for fun at the moment. Big fan of Lost Colony. But I just like the thematics of finding yourself later on, especially on a bigger galaxy, 600 stars. And it's like, have we managed to do better? Or not? Usually the answer is no, we've not. I'm seeing NSMS8 being nominated, but they do have to appear on YouTube. They have to be in the YouTube chat to receive the nomination, just me, Nikki. We're co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. Are you on live? Oh, I must be on top chat. Let's change to live chat. Sorry, didn't see that. Oh, NSMS8 says I nominate myself. Yes, you're allowed to do that. NSMS8. That is our Grand Supreme Overpebble Bub. So, do we want them to have 2 votes in the quorum? That was the issue everyone had with Robert last time. You are here. Yes, sorry, I just missed you. Weird, you're also a member. It should have shown up. I don't understand why it didn't. Let me see. I'm not seeing anyone else being nominated. So I guess we'll go with 3. I will lend one of my votes out to Montu for great justice. Fair enough. Fair enough. And yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else being nominated on YouTube. Yeah, we're just doing 3. Fine. No worries. Why do we still have a frontier? Why are we not making them official sectors? Because they're weird sizes. Like, this one is 1 planet. It's a 1 planet sector. It's like, okay, look. A 1 planet sector. And then a 1 planet sector. Oh, wait, no, that's 2 planet sector. Oh, okay, that one kind of makes a bit more sense, I suppose. Yeah, I take it back. This one could exist. We could also put down an official here. You. And over here. You. And on this world, no. But on this world, we could get a... This is an official in training world, I suppose. Let me see. Yes, you'd be a good one. What do we want? I don't know. Currently, NSMS8 is winning the vote on Twitch with 100% of the votes, but there have only been 2 votes on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you might want to run over to Twitch to vote on that YouTube presidency vote. The former Twitch president vetoed the vote, and Montu used that to pick... No, they vetoed and picked Psionic Ascension. No, they specified pick Psionic. Whoa, Robert, that is a mistelling of the facts, sir. They vetoed and picked Psionic. I swear, that's the only reason that happened. I had also lobbied for Psionic, but those are 2 entirely separate facts that they're not. We weren't in cahoots. You were also cheated out of the synthetic Ascension as well. There was a lot of cheating that happened. Oh, damn it. 100 robots die, fine. This should mean, when we get to the end of the month, I should get... There we go. I got a little bit on Zero Distillation. Which I should actually then research straight away. Oh, we've gone into the red again. Let's fix that. No, they didn't. I remember that video. They didn't pick anything. You did. No, they did. They did. They picked, I mean, I don't have the chat log available anymore, but they picked. They vetoed and picked Psionic Ascension. They vetoed for Psionic Ascension. I mean, that's why I read it out as that. I don't get to pick on the veto. If something gets vetoed, then the person vetoing picks. Like, that's why I picked the no, or the yes, or the no, whichever one earlier it was, because the person doing the veto gets the choice of picking. Anyway. YouTube president. On YouTube, I'll end the poll there. On YouTube, in first place with 49% of the vote is Robert. In second place with 41% is Dale. Third place is NSMS8. But over on Twitch, that was on YouTube. On Twitch, NSMS8 won with 60% of the vote. No, you didn't. You asked what they picked. They didn't answer, so you picked something else. I mean, I don't think that's the truth. We can go back and look it up if I'm wrong. Somebody go and find the video. Share the clip. It was in last session. But I'm 99% sure that they picked something. Otherwise, because I wouldn't just randomly pick a thing. Runite says, no, Robert, I distinctly remember iSmithy choosing Sonic. Yeah, I'm fairly confident iSmithy picked Psionic. That was... NSMS8 says the same. Yeah, that's what I remember as well. Unless we're all having like a group delirium. What we need is a clip. We need a clip, people. We need the proof. Anyway, with the voting for YouTube president, NSMS8 got 60% of the vote on Twitch and 20% on YouTube for a total of 80% across the two. Putting NSMS8 in first place as our new YouTube president. In second place, we've got Robert with 20% on Twitch and 49% on YouTube for a total of 69% of the vote. Nice. Third place was Dale with 41% on YouTube, 20% on Twitch, so 61%. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to inaugurate our newest Twitch president, NSMS8. Dale says, haha, my joke nomination on Twitch worked. Wait, what? Did I say Twitch president? I meant YouTube president. Sorry, YouTube president. NSMS8 says, as promised, I delegate one of my 2 votes to Montu until such a time as I find it funnier to use it myself. Wow. What you mean is, it's yours and you're just going to give me the idea of having it. Beautiful. Right, now we need to do our 3rd Civic. Because we've had a 3rd Civic slot available for a while. I'm going to propose with a +10. Oh, that's not it. Masterful Crafters. I need to take 10 Montu lobby points off. 141. Start shouting which Civic you'd like to see. Catalytic processing could also be really good for our food. I'm thinking maybe we might respec into that later, or pass out Masterful Crafters once we get over this lump of consumer good issue, right? Energy drinkers. Can we even take energy... entropy drinkers, right? Entropy drinkers, right, Robert? Entropy drinkers is on the docket as well, then. And masterful crafters. I'm seeing memorialists. Twitch. Also, you can start shouting options. There are many options to choose from. Merchant guilds could also exist, I suppose. NSMS8 could decide they are a philosopher king. Also, I'm going to reset the YouTube president veto because I was impeached and they've been re-inaugurated, so I'm going to give them their veto back, I suppose. Actually, Supreme Justice Robert, is that reasonable because of the impeachment? Is the veto reset on the YouTube president? Because I would assume it is because it's a new president, new veto, right? Like, doesn't that make more sense? Okay, Philosopher King could also be good. NSMS8 says Philosopher King. There we go. Jake is saying that technically the impeachment means the new president is finishing the old term, so in legal terms, no. But the veto lasts only every hour, and it seems a bit unfair. Yes, only one time. Yeah, that makes sense. So only if we were to impeach again, it wouldn't be there. So the veto is reset this one time. Ladies and gentlemen, the vote is now up. Just gonna wait to see where it settles down to. At the moment, there's no votes on Twitch. Even one vote on Twitch would get the full support. Oh, there's Philosopher King has had 2 votes. 2 votes on Twitch. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I need Psi-corp buildings. That's what I need. Philosopher King Lobby, says Jake Corley. That does mean Entropy Drinkers is winning on YouTube with 48% of the vote. They're Masterful Crafters with 41 because of the lobbying, thanks to me. And Philosopher King with 38% of the vote on Twitch. Philosopher King is winning with 64. Excuse me, plus 20 for Masterful Crafters. I'm going to spend more lobby. Excuse me, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't mind me. Since you want your mystics, you will drain others. Robert, what is that for? What are we adding to or removing from there? Evil ex-president Montu. No, I'm trying to save the economy with Masterful Crafters. I'm not being evil. This is reasonable. Damn it. I've also written Philosopher King. Yes, the famous Philosopher King. Oh, it was for Entropy Drinkers. And even more for Entropy Drinkers. Oh, good lord. Right, let me just add that to the... I see. Are you adding any spite lobby into that? To reduce mine at all? Actually, you could take the 10 and put it all onto reducing my... reducing thingamajig and then add spite lobby in to take 20 off, so my 30 kind of go down, I suppose. Like the amount we're buying in consumer goods, we don't have to keep it forever, just 20 years. Just let me stabilize the economy, and then with the economy saved, we can deal with the other problems. Hey? Does that sound good, eh? Right? Friends? Countrymen? I went down to 700. That would still work. Okay. Masterful Crafters because more GDP. Can I? Says Robert Wadsworth. Yeah. So that 10, you could instead deduct it from the thing I've lobbied for, Masterful Crafters, and add in Spite Lobby too. Basically, add as many, so you can add 10 Spite Lobby in too, so it'd take 20 off Masterful Crafters. Masterful Crafters just got another 50. Ooh, yeah. Another 20, so it's up to 50. I'm going to add in 40 more for Masterful Crafters. I'm down to 80, but that's fine. I think that might win it. Right, let's end the voting. If there's a lobby coming in, I'll allow it. Entropy Drinkers for your oh so special mystics. Oh, jeez Louise. Hold on. Let's tally this up. So, Philosopher King has 58 on Twitch, and on YouTube it's got 25, so that's a total of 68, 78, 78, 83, plus 10, 93% of the vote across both. Entropy Drinkers has 25% on Twitch, and on YouTube it's got 34% plus 50. 20, 30, 40, 50, yes. So plus 50, what did I say it was? Sorry. 25 and 34, so that is 59 plus 50, 109. Masterful Crafters has 17 on Twitch, 39% on YouTube, so that is 49, 56% of the vote. Then an additional 90 for 136%, so that does mean Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking Masterful Crafters. I overspent on my lobbying. I got panicked. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. This will allow me to save the economy and fulfill the law. So I appreciate you people. How does a spite lobby actually work? So basically, if I lobby... the Psychohistorian there, Lord Commissar on the left. Do we need any of these? Yeah, Minister of State. The Lord Steward there. Nightbringer, Harry, Scion, Larg. Perfect. So, let's say I... just like I did then, lobbied for Masterful Crafters. You can spend lobby to add to a category, but also to take away from a category. So, you can use the spite lobby to, let's say you lobbied for, let's say I put 10 on Masterful Crafters. You could lobby with 5 points worth of lobby and to take 5 points away from Masterful Crafters and also add in however many you've added on top of that. So 5 doubled up becomes 10. You take 5 out of spite lobby and your 5 becomes minus 10, wiping out my plus 10 of Montu lobby, in essence. I did panic and use more than I needed, that's true. But I've still got some left. And I Smithy Boy has a big chunk. Hopefully they'll help us. Is anyone actually working those holo-theater jobs? Yeah, kind of. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, the economy has been saved. Boom. Masterful Crafters has actually gone and done it. It's only gone and saved the whole bloody economy. Yeah, job well done. Come on. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. I still haven't got ion thrusters? That's the tech I'm missing? Oh, good lord. Can I use my lobby points to wipe out spite lobby points? No, I can't just spend my lobby points to remove spite lobby. I can spend my lobby to add in additional lobby, but I have to keep spending my lobby points that I don't necessarily have. Empire size is 4 planets. We've only got 10 colonies. We've only got 10 planets. So that's 200 from colonies. I've got Master Bureaucrat for minus 3%. Minus 5% from... Oh, this effect is minus 3%. Minus 5% from Statecraft. The 43k pops only turn into 186. That's pretty normal. Oh, where's that? Yo. Take Energy Nexus as well. Just see if I can add some more, resource silos. I mean, they'll fill up almost instantly, but that's not the point. Yeah, the music is really good. This is from Machine Age. There's some real good stuff. Oh my god, neutron launchers. Wait. We got neutron launchers. Hold the phone. We do have proton launchers. Nobody move. I've dropped my brain. Ladies and gentlemen, it just works. We need to upgrade those cruisers, and we need to upgrade them now. Oh, it's expensive, though. Oh, it's very expensive. The James Isaac neutron launchers. Yes, yes, the James Isaac neutron launcher, exactly. I see a 5-0 deposit. As Grand Supreme Overpebble and YouTube President, I demand immediate access to this valuable drug, I mean resource, as NSMS8. Where? Where is that? Did we get the Zro? Yeah, we got Zro mining stuff, so we should be able to mine it. Oh, there's already one being planned. Where is the 5? Left? Oh, there's one there. I don't see the 5. Zia. Oh, over there. Thy will be done, my lord. Open an astral... Oh, I can just do that. Ah, I need more astral threads. Cool. I didn't know they did astral rifts. What is to be our fate, we shall pay. 'Tis never a price too high for knowledge. The sign of the visitor. Oh, we're belligerent. Duh. Divine blessings upon you. I am the anointed leader of this caravan. We ask for safe passage through your space and a kind donation of food. They're on pilgrimage, and after long years in the void, their people grow thin. Quorum. Whoa, Darth Sasquatch has just proposed something rather bold. Which senator would have the audacity to propose such a radical amendment? A poll has been suggested that I get given a veto power by Darth Sasquatch himself. Well, I'm going to call a quick quorum, though. NSMS8, Robert. Are we doing A, B, or C? Should I get veto powers? Would that be fair and balanced? You could, of course, someone could veto my veto, I suppose, but I could also use it to veto a veto. Actually, let's ask the Supreme Justice on this. Can vetoes be vetoed? We have a Supreme Justice now, thankfully, so we can ask these kind of legal questions I'd normally have to work out on the fly. But also, Robert and NSMS8 on this, how are we going? I would like to go with the thing that gives us the most movement. But actually, 20% happiness and unity while this situation goes on would be really good. Because that would be forever. We're getting a -2 because we're denying access, the visitor access to our territory. So we could just hold this forever. Not welcome. And NSMS8 says, see, that's 2 to 1. They're not welcome. And this stays 20% happiness, 10% monthly unity until we finish the situation, I think. Which means that we've now got forever 20% happiness and 10% monthly unity because we turned away some pilgrims once. Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. Just going to peel off the cruisers. Is this the cruisers? Yeah. We'll upgrade those cruisers. Oh my goodness, that's expensive. But worth every penny, I assure you. Have we finished it? It is done. We've got some small bonuses, I suppose. Yeah, 13% more trade values. Okay, I guess. Unseen Door says, Mr. Propose that we not be giving immediately veto powers to the Supreme YouTuber. I will put down this power when the endgame crisis has been defeated. I promise. Unholy End. The caravan of pilgrims who came to us begging for aid has met a grisly end. Reconstructed telemetry indicates they were engaged in some form of experiment, possibly psionic in nature. Due to a sudden energy spike, the containment field around their flagship's engine core was breached. The resulting explosion destroyed the caravan as it unleashed a potent psionic storm in the Zia system. Every estimate shows it will take several years before a storm of this size can dissipate. Whatever these holy fools aim to do here, they obviously failed. Is that's not Zia? Where's Zia? Zia's over here, isn't it? Where's the... Do we just get minus 20 tracking? Oh, we just get minus... Oh, crap. Wow, that's something. And with a 51 to 49 on YouTube and a 63 to 38 on Twitch, I now have veto power. As the veto of veto, as much as I don't want to say, I'd say no, you can't veto a veto. If this is veto before you can get one, that's fine, but you can. But you and the president can't use your veto to veto the other. Ooh. NSMS8, are you vetoing this Montu has veto powers thing, or do I have a veto now? I'll just put it in, because for now I have it. Let's grab telekinesis. Is this... Yeah, that's them. I just want you to go off and explore. I'll take Habitat Tech. I will not veto the will of the people. The Balsark have spoken. All praise the holy Balsark. Right, let's sell, I don't know, like 1,000 food. Get some more energy. Christian says I voted against it, by the way. Wow. Robert says, why are you giving him powers? And Krishnath then says, because people are stupid. No, people know that I will use my power for power? I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. What's the worst that happens? Rapid advances on Reganus Prime... Reg Anus Prime are ushering in an age of industrialization. Breakthroughs in transportation have linked previously disconnected areas of the world, creating opportunity for global trade and the sharing of ideas. However, tensions over the resources are gradually brewing. If the history of other worlds is any guide, the populace could soon find themselves at war. Dale says, do I hear thunderous applause yet? Possibly. I didn't override the will of the people. Quorum on this one. Are we helping them avert a catastrophe or letting them learn one way or another? I actually don't remember this chain. So, NSMS8, Robert, help or leave, I guess. That is your choice. Let them learn, says Robert. I actually vote we let them learn as well. Unless NSMS8 is going to overrule my usage of my own vote that he gave me, or his vote that he gave me. I vote we invade them. Does NSMS8 cool? They can learn one way or another. Oh, yeah, they are regular folks. They're a hive mind. Ew. I don't even know what the point of them would be. What even would their purpose be, I wonder? Let me see. Ooh, detection. Oh, no. Detection. Oh, Claminda's gained Embezzler. Of course he has. We get 30,000 energy, though. Oh, do we? Yes. Excellent. We'll take our cut. Thank you, Claminda. Especially because they're not on the council, so it just works. Perfect. Reg Anus is now in a state of civil war due to irreconcilable differences. Well, that sucks for them. But you did. No, I didn't. The people actually voted. Sorry, no. I didn't subvert the will of the people. I proposed that I become Twitch president, a YouTube president, until such a time as someone votes that I'm no longer the president, and that's what happened. People then voted for me to not propose and voted that I would no longer be the president. But it was with thunderous applause that I was given an unlimited term of office. It was the will of the people, Krishna. If anything, this whole thing is a subversion of that will. Humbug. Humbug. Psionic Underground. Isolated groups of psionic individuals are channeling their psychic abilities into a lawless combat sport. This sounds fun. In which psionic warriors do battle for credits and glory. While many practitioners are innately gifted fighters with little training, others are dropouts from state programs in martial psionics. Our laws and institutions are not keeping a pace. Currently, these violent games help support criminal organizations through illicit gambling. But there are a number of ways we could intervene to bring this activity under state control. Bring it under state control. Either conscript them, get 3 psionic armies, study them. That's not so bad. Put a stop to their violence. Legalize the activity. I mean, we conscript them, right? We just had a law proposed by NSMS8. Conscription of these mystics so we can throw them in the front lines. I agree. That means we're conscripting. It's an action. Sorry. It's a proposal to vote on still. It's an action proposal. Yeah, that's true. It's an action proposal. The planet in question we're voting on invading is... this one? No, it's Reganus. Where's Reganus? Reganus, where are you? Ah, there it is. Reganus. Reganus, yeah. Yeah, this one. Don't we have an observation post? We do, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, this one. This one here. With the Garrothi, they're like a hive. Good food source, I hear. Good food. Organic pop-up key for medical workers. Yes, I'll take that. And Kokukyo Ryzen says, what do you think after the pop size modifiers nerf? Do you think virtual Ascension has become more attractive? In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. The issue with virtual is the size of the worlds. And virtual is no longer as strong as it used to be, basically. Oh yeah, we could test our new warriors in combat. That would work, wouldn't it? Where are these psychic... Here are our psychic armies, yes. Let us send them to Reganus. Montu, what is your opinion on the missing tons of F1-shaped Kit Kats? I don't know what you mean. Also, I need to rename some of these worlds. Federa, his hat tipped. That works. Perfect. Someone stole a semi-lorry trailer full of Kit Kat bars shaped as F1 cars. What? What a bizarre thing. Anyway, the people are voting on YouTube, yes. 77% on Twitch, yes. 60%, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it. We have a commander. We have a target. We have a mission. Oh, I got a space shanty. Nice. Oh, we're running out of energy again. Do something about that. Have I got an energy Dyson Swarm somewhere? Not that one then. No, oh, this one will do. That'll fix the energy problem. Toot sweet. That's the second Kit Kat crime this week. I'm sorry, can you run that by me again? What was the first Kit Kat crime? I fixed the energy, don't worry, NSMSA, I'm on it. Thomas ball dragging. A target. A military target. Give me a target. A military target. And they're done. Oh, that was instant. Instantly subjugated. Oh, I love the smell of napalm in the evening. Tell you what, the Hive are really good as a food stock. They just know how to live, you know? Stop going negative. I want the alloys more, unironically. Right, where are my construction ships? You get a hyper relay. And you get a hyper relay. And you get a hyper relay. Kit Kat released a tracking website? Whoa, it's the same Kit Kat crime. Oh, some 400,000 Kit Kats were stolen. It could cause a shortage. 12 tons of Kit Kats. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. We do need to learn how to pyroform planets. That's not untrue. Wait, why? Is that the design? Are you stupid, game? Why would you do this? Put 2 neutron launchers in. Put the armor in instead. Like, that's more important. What is wrong with you? Dum-dums. Oh, auxiliary fire control, actually. Yeah, okay. Now, of course, it costs more, but we got to pay, you know, if you want nice things, you got to pay high prices. Wait, have I still got the... It's on watch and wait. Okay. Let's do... Thread unraveling. Yeah, unravel thread. Because the upkeep is basically the same as our astral threads, and we're not even spending our astral threads on anything right now, so... Screw it. We are at war, though. Let's not forget. We've been at war for a very long time with the Rontoran Accord. Thankfully, nobody in our empire is... Oh, psychological infertility. Yeah, right here. There's the problem. And another one. They have psychological infertility as well. Oh, God. We need to upgrade these amazing aliens. Perhaps I should disable the auto-upgrade feature. No, I like it-ish. I just don't love it. Okay, we just had the Great Awakening. Everyone's become... Psychic. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all psychic now. Wah, wah, wah. Should we make our livestock psychic? What? Can I not do that? Oh, I haven't silently ascended. That's why I can't do it yet. And my scientist is dead. Of course they are. Brilliant. That's... Oh, jeez. And the ship blows up as well. Lovely. What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, the Huron Union have declared war upon us. Oh, they shall meet us in battle. What's our defenses like? Not amazing. Not amazing. I really need to combine this fleet, I guess. Let's upgrade with that fleet. Oh, we're at war as well, by the way. Wait, we can make them a vassal, but they've declared war on us? What war goal are we going for? What if you don't want to be Psychic Darth Sasquatch? Interesting how you said that in my brain. Yes. Too late now. Anyway, Robert, NSMS8, vassalize. What are we doing? You're saying vassal. NSMS8 says vassalize. Robert, what are you saying? Good, now I have something to slaughter. Also vassalize. Vassalize it is. Texamora, thank you for the gifted sub. And I'll go with vassalize too then. We are in alignment. Also, who's joined this? The Kreshik Union. Who are they? Where are they? Oh, their star went supernova. That is a supernova right there. Good lord. Did it kill stuff? Probably not. The megastructure's still there. They are way up to our north. Hopefully too far away to be a problem. They might be a problem. We'll recruit some armies over here. And also, here could probably do with, yeah, a stronghold, which we then upgrade. Okay. Okay. We need more energy. And I'm going to design a quick defense platform here before we unpause, because we have just had war declared upon us. Give me a second, folks. Really? Oh, okay, I have to, do I? If... Zero-point reactor is just not enough to even have, like, neutron launchers? That's shocking. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Alright, maybe you don't have to think so hard. Think less hard. Think less hard. Actually, if we can wipe them out in orbit, in space. Yeah, I want to wipe them out. So let's just sit here for a moment. I want them to jump, then I'll jump. We're going to lull them into a false sense of security and annihilate them. They've started their jump cycle. We'll do the same. As soon as they're in the air. Let's turn on shield boost. Ammunition, reactive armor, focusing crystals. I want it all, baby. Okay, we've engaged. We've engaged. And we've got the cruisers in. I think this is a bloodbath. I think we're winning. That is a comfortable victory right there. Those fools, look at their shields fall. Boom. Let's see the combat results. We lost a defense platform. That's quite expensive, actually. And a destroyer. And we killed, really? 3 ships? Are we sure? It seems a little on the low side. A little bit on the low side. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. The edicts are still running. That is a good point. The economy is currently not green. Also another good point. Lots of good points being well made by everyone here in the chat. Thank you so much for your good points. Let's fix this. The economy will be green if you just give it a little bit of time. Just gotta buff it right out. Okay, they want a status quo. I accept their status quo because we're already in a war. It's in a startling act of random chemical action. The weird fleshy things in the south have begun moving into our territory. This represents a clear threat to the great Balsark people. Sorry, this is the Grand Supreme Overpebble talking. And as such, as Grand Supreme Overpebble, I authorize full force to be used against them. Yes, we must eliminate these random fleshy nonsenses. But let's not forget, Xenos can't be conscious. They just can't. We're vassalizing a fanatic militarist spiritualist empire that are masterful crafters and crusader spirit. So we've actually got quite a lot in common, really. Ironically. Is that a shroud seal? Why is there a shroud? Who puts a shroud seal inside a star? And what's wrong with you? I mean, we don't have any shroud stuff. Is that magnetic storm still? 11 years. Oh my god. Okay. 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 It's fine. I swear I had the ability to do something else. Build fortresses. Didn't I get fortress technology? Chan, am I losing my mind? Did I not take it? I took Zro instead, didn't I? Damn it. Thought I had fortresses. Give me a moment. I'm just taking a look for fortresses. No fortresses. Right. Good. Let's just... In that case... We'll just finish off artificial moral codes. Some people are attacking. On Kenjor, his arms wide. My psionic brothers of the quorum. What are we going to do about this? Some animals basically attacked us. And... yeah. Do we want to carpet bomb the source of the attacks? Psionically seal the area? Slow our Shroud research to calm these forces? Or the Shroud is full of surprises, live and let live? I think we carpet bomb the area, right? That's the clear, obvious solution. I thought we took their flesh and we liquefied it and rubbed it on our bodies as like a lubricant and jelly as well. I thought that was the big point. We greased up our Balsark So our Cyballs were beautiful. NSMS8, careful with that comment. I wouldn't want you to have an accident. Robert, are we carpet bombing? Well, NSMS8 says carpet bomb. I say carpet bomb. That's 2/3 of a quorum. Boom. They dared. They very dared. We've got plenty of Zro as well. That's good. Robert said, oh, you said bomb. I'm on live chat. I'm on all messages visible. I didn't see the bomb. I didn't see your bomb comment. Maybe I changed to... No, I was on top chat. If I go to live chat? Does he not see... No, I'm on live chat, so I see all chats now. Does anyone else, if they're on live, not top chats, see Robert saying bomb? I didn't see it. Why are we making so much food? No, we're not doing bioships. No, there's a law that all aliens must be livestock, so we've livestocked them. Yeah, that's what's happened here. A lot of livestock. Merge the fleets, bring them together. Grab ceramo metal alloys. Grab psychometry. And now we begin our purge of evil biological space. Also, I'm going to claim some stuff. Yeah, you get a claim. You three get claimed. Don't need the capital. They'll actually make more for us as vassals. Right, I need fortress. I'll take global production strategies. It's right after the furniture comment. Origin-wise, we're doing Shattered Ring. Darth Sasquatch says, I call for a vote of no confidence in NSMS8's leadership. Is this... I'm going to RP that this is in essence a coup against... Because this is our Grand Supreme Overpebble. Are you trying to kill... Are you trying to kill the Grand Supreme Overpebble? Darth Sasquatch, I need to know. Are you trying to launch a coup to evict the Grand Supreme Overpebble, the in-game character, or are you attempting to impeach the YouTube president? Because that's different. Before I put this up, I need to know, Darth Sasquatch, is this for the YouTube presidency, or is this for is this a rebellion against the Grand Supreme Overpebble? Yes, but from which one, Darth Sasquatch? Because he has two roles. We can pick one. You can pick one to, like, because they're two separate. Like, YouTube president is kind of a very separate thing to being the Grand Supreme Overpebble. One is very much in-game. The other is kind of more tangentially not in the game, if that makes sense. It's more game adjacent. Wait, how did they get their starbase? How did they get that back? How did they get that back? Oh. We saw some people there and we didn't fight them. I see. That's possibly a problem. Let's just repair up and then we'll get going. Grand Overpebble. Immediate veto. Robert, we need a ruling on the timing of vetoes, as in, because of course we can only call the veto when the vote's finished. NSMS8, right? I get that you want a veto, but we can only call the veto once people have actually had the chance to vote. But, of course, because I'm sat here, I can see exactly when the vote ends and thus call the veto immediately, and we can't overrule a veto, so there must be a structure for vetoing, you know? We need to have a structure for the vetoing so that NSMS8 has a fair chance of vetoing to prevent, you know, vetoing before, for example, if I were to veto. And also, I'm going to stop buying all that energy. You cannot veto when the vote is finished, but before it takes effect via 2 minutes. Yes, sure, but only one person can veto first, and I can always veto. Oh, you're saying I cannot veto when the vote is finished, but before it takes effect 2 minutes. Ah, okay. Just me. Okay. So actually, my veto is less powerful, is what the Supreme Chancellor is saying. Supreme Justice. Right, let's put this coup in motion anyway. Sorry, no, we both have time to veto, but if I veto first... It's alright, this is why it's important. If I veto first, Robert, so I can say veto first, and then my veto can't be vetoed, and I can choose whatever whatever it's going to be. Even if, like, let's say I want NSMS8 to be pooed here, which I don't, obviously. I don't want that, Grand Overpebble. You know, we're good friends. But if I did, I would veto it no matter the result, and then choose the yes option. And NSMS8 would have no ability to override my veto, because vetoes can't be used to veto a veto. We already established that in precedent, and you already ruled on that. So we need a system whereby, you know, I can't just beat NSMS8 to the punch in future. If we both call for a veto, there must be some. Maybe we just flip a coin to see who vetoes first. Well, if I don't get the, so basically my veto is less powerful then, is what you're ruling, Robert, because you're saying that the second it ends, I have to give him the chance to veto, and then if he doesn't veto, I get secondary veto. So Twitch President's veto is more powerful than mine. We're diving into the Shroud, and we are communing with the immoderate one. Ooh. Also, we have an Ascension perk to pick, ladies and gentlemen. Twitch is voting no, we're not going to coup the Grand Overpebble with 63 to 38. YouTube's voting yes. Given the president changes and has to be voted in, it's fair. I don't think it's fair. This doesn't feel fair to me. I don't feel fair about this at all. Shared Destiny says Robert. Galactic Force Projection says Christnas. That's how you spell coup. I didn't know. Yes, it is. Yeah. Make the veto more valuable by limiting its uses per sessions or years. So it's only usable once per hour, based CCP agent. Once you use it, the veto's gone. So if NSMS8 uses their veto on this, they won't have a veto again for another hour. I'm seeing Cosmogenesis being mentioned, or Nemesis. Which one? Pick one, NSMS8. Pick one. Nihilistic Acquisition. Come on, people. Start shouting about which Ascension perk we should be voting on. Nemesis. Okay. Nemesis sees more in characters as Boreal Florist. What? No! We're the good guys! Yeah, fair. That's pretty fair, actually. Grasp the Void, says Semi-Rage. Rune Knight. One vision at this point. Shared Destiny was Robert's one. Shared Destiny in the name of Woodmansea, says Robert. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. That's, I guess that's fine. And legal. And reasonable. The power of will. Right, Shroud Delve cooldown has now just gone down by minus... let me just check this. Shared benefits... Oh, yeah. So Counselor skill is 6. So... Wait, only... Oh, yeah, they've halved the amount you get now. Okay. 3... so 6 plus 1 is 7. So that should be minus 35. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. It's probably... Has to be clicked? Yeah, probably. Also, Grand Supreme Overpebble. Do you want Investor, Frontier Spirit, or Architectural Sense? Your 9th pick. Investor, Architectural Sense, or Frontier Spirit, NSMS8. He did want it, says Robert. Oh, fair. Reasonable. Right. Chat has voted yes to kill the Grand Overpebble. 56% on YouTube, 54% on Twitch. I'm assuming you're using your veto now, NSMS8, to veto that. And you want to invest it? Yeah, veto, NSMS8 is going to veto. And are you picking the yes or the no option with your veto? Just need to double check that. I make time of YouTube presidential veto 44 minutes past. Oh, yes. Show me curators. I will have research aid, please. Thank you. Take both of those. Can I coup myself to put myself in power? I mean, yes, but I will kill our level 9. I will kill the Grand Supreme Overpebble Bub, and the position will be available. You can't force yourself in. The position will be available to anyone, I guess, that super chats in for it. Anyway, now I'm gonna put the next vote in for 4th Ascension perk. 4th, yeah, Ascension perk. In that case, no. Okay, fine. Very reasonable. The coup. There has just been a coup attempt on Grand Supreme Overpebble Bub, and if you want to give a speech at NSMS8 on to the assembled nobles afterwards, feel free to go for that. and I will relay it to the people. Right, we're now voting on our 4th Ascension perk. Let us begin the vote. Your options are, in no particular order, Galactic Nemesis, Cosmogenesis, Galactic Force Projection. Great military one, that, actually. And last but by no means least, Shared Destiny with plus 5% as of right now. Oh, their own station is fighting them? Oh, you poor, poor people. I mean, technically they won, but at what cost? At what cost? You banned that word. Oh, you son of a gun. That Brit Jack says, my loyalty was always to the Grand Overpebble Bub. Right, with that, we should be able to land. Begin landing your troops. Actually, maybe don't land them just yet. Yeah, we'll allow their surrender for now. What's winning right now? Let's see. Cosmogenesis is winning on YouTube with 39% of the vote. In second place is Nemesis Crisis with 28. Third place is Galactic Force Projection with 23. Then Shared Destiny in last place with 12%. You know what? For Woodmansey. I'm going to spend 30 lobby points, which hopefully isn't enough to win it. Nothing to see here. 30 lobby points on Shared Destiny. Putting Shared Destiny up to 20, 50% of the vote on YouTube and 15% on Twitch. This will gain attunement. And we've got progress, 50% from jobs. Beautiful. Let's get even more attunement. I want to hit 100%. Those who aided these traitors who... Oh, sorry. To my fellow Bolsarks, there has been a great injustice on this day. Some among us who dared to attack our great Overpebble. This is the Lord Commissar Nightbringer speaking, by the way. But the traitors were stopped and killed, and we shall be hunting down those who aided these traitors and struck at our Overpebble. And then a word from the Overpebble himself. In these twilight years of my life, because the Overpebble's like 147 now, I often find myself looking back upon each day with fondness. It is to my regret that today is not one of the times I can do this, for an attempt was made upon my life by the traitorous Darth Sasquatch. Wait, oh yeah, Darth Sasquatch did do that, yeah. Fortunately, the attempt upon my life was foiled by my skilled guards and advisors, with notable action in particular by Nightbringer, the Lord Commissar, and that Brit Jack. And yet I still find myself disappointed and shaken. And that's 20% more for Shared Destiny. Shared Destiny is currently on, what's that, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 67% on YouTube and 15% on Twitch, which should be enough to swing it. Well, with the lobbying Boreal Florist, Shared Destiny is currently at 67%. So it's reasonably far ahead at the moment. Do they not? Oh yeah, they put it in the building now, didn't they? Ugh. Oh yeah. Building that scales with telepath jobs. Ugh. You have a second half coming. Oh, sorry. There's a second half to the Overpebble speech. Build the ethereal engine, says Vinny PM 300. The ethereal engine? Where? Oh, Etherophasic engine. That's Nemesis. Gotcha. So that is... What currency is that? Brazilian Reais. Nice. Hello to Brazil. So that is 10 Brazilian dollars is 2 US 2. Okay, gotcha. No, that's no problem. Right, we're ending the poll there, and we're going to count the results. Twitch won on Galactic Force Projection with 40%, and on YouTube it had 27% for a total of 67% of the vote. Cosmic Genesis came second on Twitch with 27%, and won on YouTube. Oh, well, ignoring lobbying, sorry, before lobbying. It didn't win on YouTube, it came second. 33% on YouTube, so that is 27 and 33, 60% of the vote. So 67 and 60. Nemesis Crisis got 29% on YouTube and 20% on Twitch, plus the 2 for the lobbying, so that is 49%. Shared Destiny got 13% on Twitch, 11% on YouTube for 24, plus I lobbied 30. Robert lobbied 25 for Woodmansey. So that is 55. 11, 13 is 24, plus 55 is 74, 79. So Shared Destiny has taken the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a cooldown on coup attempts per person? So we can't propose laws or things of the same effect more than once per stream, basically. So you can't attempt to coup NSMS8 again this stream and kill the Overpebble. Trying to get rid of his YouTube presidency, I guess that's possible. You could impeach the YouTube president because that's a separate thing, but you can't attempt to coup and kill that character again. That's already happened this stream. Let me read the second half, and also I need to drink because the banned word. Why does he sound Indian? I don't know. I have ruled to the best of my ability, tirelessly championing the perfection of the Balsark people and the non-living nature of the filthy organics. And yet it is clear this may not be enough. As such, I declare immediately the formation of the first Galactic Empire. What Galactic Empire? Wait, what? We've got a Galactic Empire? How is a Twitch person YouTube president? I missed a stream or two. Well, NSMS8 is on YouTube and nominated themselves the president. That's how. So Shared Destiny, bada bing. And now we need to pick our next tradition. Adaptability, aptitude, archivism, commerce, enmity, discovery, diplomacy, expansion, fortification, harmony, prosperity, and subterfuge are all available. Politics, domestication, we can't do, they're grayed out, partly because there's no galactic community. I'm trying to find it, but I'm struggling. Fortification is being mentioned. Enmity. The minister's not knowing the name of the super weapon but wanting to use it is so on brand. Yeah, I like that actually. Use the ethereal engine. Wait, the what? Is it the ether? Either of phasing? I don't care. Shut up. Use the weapon. Fire the bomb. We can't do politics because politics, there's no galactic community. Yeah, almost at 2300, we still haven't formed the galactic community yet. I know. NSMSA says, I propose immediate war of conquest against all neighbors to form the empire. We'll vote on that after the tradition, okay? Just, let's do the tradition first. But we can't do politics. What? But we can't do politics. Oh, okay. Come on, people. Start shouting about tradition. So far, I've seen fortification. I've literally just seen fortification, enmity, and politics. Right, I'm going to do... Don't mind me, chat. Don't mind me. Just going to do a +5 for subterfuge. Bring it down to 46. Perfect. So far we've got politics that can't be done. So, Robert, pick another one. You can't pick politics. You can't pick it at the beginning. You have to have galactic community formed. It's literally not possible. I'm clicking it as fast as possible. Like if I click harmony, see it will come up. But I'm trying to click politics, not possible. Please pick another choice, Robert. Because as much as, like, we don't want to just leave a tradition empty. It doesn't work. Subterfuge. I did see enmity. Domestication doesn't work because we got that one grayed out as well. NSMSA does have an heir. No one has put their name in the hat to be Sagu, Scion of Urug. They would live a short term. To do that, you know, you can rename anybody with a super chat and become a character. It's fine as long as it's not already been renamed. Aptitude you're adding in. Okay. Oh, wait. Aptitude? Oh, okay. Aptitude. Fine. Archivism. Yeah, why not? This gives me a chance to win the war as well before we declare this other supermassive war. Thank God. Okay, you've done that. Go here and that way. What's still... Oh, we still haven't done the planet? Oh, stupid. Oh, we've jumped straight on top of them. Pew pew. Let's delve, baby. Yeah, we'll commune with whoever this is. I say that as if I don't know who it is. We know who that is. We know who that is. No, that one is the war one. Ooh, we got Peerless Atomic Clock. Nice. Oh, wait, that sucks. Yeah, okay, that one sucks now. I forget. Matter compression? Oh, boo, boo. Let's take some management insights. The Bog Witch says, subterfuge or fortify to protect the Overpebble after the attempt on their life. Okay, so that's +5. Robert's saying switch it over. So they like the logic. So that's adding into subterfuge. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're in unison again, Robert. You and I are both supporting subterfuge. And so are the people. Isn't it great? Except on Twitch, where enmity has 50% of the vote. Enmity is to Twitch what subterfuge is to YouTube. Huh. Don't know how to feel about that. That one's there. Where's the other disabled gateway? Bass. I'll just turn this one on. Don't forget to vote, ladies and gentlemen. Have your voices heard. We've only got 37 votes on YouTube and literally like 8 votes on Twitch. We're now in that scary part of the game where things can go very badly. What do I mean by that? What I mean is... Ooh, metallurgical research lab. I hate how this job efficiency doesn't get added now. Oh, wait, does it? Did it ever get added? Did it get added? Oh, that produces more out. Whoa, key dokie. What? What? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. That's not so bad. Is it still possible to buy archive specimens for cheap from AI empires, or was that patched out? I believe it may still be possible. If they had any. But they do not. I wonder if I can just give them a bunch of food. Make them happy. Yeah, they'll love that. What have they got? Do they have any alloys for trade? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How many can I have? Give me a moment. We're about to make the trade deal of the bloody century here, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've got all this food from repurposed pops that we don't really care about. No, I don't want monthly. Give them food. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, cool. Yeah, it seems good. Right, 10, 20. Oh! 750 food for 202 monthly alloys for 30 years. Bing! You got yourself a deal, buddy. Then... Did that break the game? The game has crashed. Chat, the game has crashed. Chat, the game has crashed. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Is it my entire PC that's died? No, I don't think so. Can anyone hear me? Okay, that just killed the game. Like, I've got white screen. Don't know if you can see the white screen. No, you can't. Yeah. Apparently trading 202 alloys was too much. Enmity is won on Twitch with 43% of the vote. On YouTube, Subterfuge is won with 54% of the vote, including lobbying. We are here unlike your alloys. Yeah, this is where I put my alloys, if I had them! Shrouded all over that deal. Right, I'm going to have to restart Stellaris. How bizarre. Luckily, it was like the 7th of... It was the... We were like the 30th of July, so it's pretty easy to go back. Right, reloading. You should be seeing the game again. Are you seeing it again? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can't believe the game just penalized me for an unfair trade practice. That's bull poop. Right, we'll have to try that again, won't we? For food, monthly. Yes, say yes. Actually, I'll give you some extra so you really enjoy it. Go on, say yes. Go on. Yeah, this has actually crashed the game again. Oh my god, the game is frozen. I'm sorry, I can't make a trade, but I've got the food! Let me trade the food! Give me for a moment, chat. What is wrong with you? Holy my... one of the best lines in Babylon 5. I can hear you. Oh. How do you have so many planets in your ring world preference? Conquest. Invading primitives. It did crash on the same day. That's weird. Let's restart again. This time I won't make the deal and I'll see if it doesn't crash. Let's see if it's got... Maybe it's just random happenstance that I was doing the trade deal. Let's see if the game just keeps crashing there. Let's see if we can get to the end of the month. Gonna improve relations anyway. No, the game is just crashing at the 28th. What the hell is happening? Quantum, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That means we've hit a goal. Have we also hit the thingamajig? What is... Yeah! This is pain and suffering. Right, let's bring up the log. Where's the goddamn log? The bug is just that we're crashing at the year 2300, 7th, 28. I don't know why. What, have we done something in game? I'm gonna reload the game. Just give me a moment. What the devil? Somebody remind me where I need to go to find my whatchamacallit, the crash log output. Also, Robert, thank you for the gifted memberships, and also Texan Warrior, thank you. But we've hit a goal for why is that not showing up? Now it's showing up. Cool. We've hit a goal, a couple of goals. Boom, Twitch subs. That's a goal achieved. We've hit the 100 like goal as well. I will have to check now. Answer is no, only 76 likes. Nope. Can somebody remind me where the crash folder is, where I need to go to for that? Because I can't remember. Insane to see that the World Trade Organization can perform trade retaliation on Stellaris' servers. Yeah, I'm going to look it up. I'll be 1 second, folks. Documents, Paradox Interactive, Stellaris. Crashes. Logs. Is the logs the one I want? Or is the error system? That's not from right now. That's just an error log. That's not it. Is it system I need to look in? That's not it either. Oh, we currently encountered a game-ending bug. Basically, yeah. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm currently just going through my logs. Give me a second, folks. I'll show you all some pretty screenery. There, that's some prettier screenery, right? Yeah, I mean, the best deal in the history of trade deals, and Paradox vetoed me. I thought it was in Documents, Paradox Interactive, Stellaris. I thought it was in Crashes, but I've just got... When's that from? That's from the 12th of December? I don't even have a dump. Do I have a dump? Nope, there's no dump. It hasn't even written to the crash log? What? Alright, where do I find... Logs. Okay, error was recently written to. It's empty. Brilliant. Of course it is. It's in info. I'm just opening it in the wrong place, probably. Let's open it in Visual Studio Code instead. Open with just your code. It is empty. Info is empty. What? These are empty? Oh yeah, they're all zero kilobits. What? How are my logs empty? Okay, that's really weird. All of my logs are completely empty. Not sure, that's not right. Nothing in dumps. When I go to crashes, I've only got something from December of last year. It might not be. It might be that it's not technically a crash and it's just stuck in a loop or something. Yes, but it was clearly stuck in some sort of loop, and I can't work out why. Right, where was written to last? Cache session. Don't think I can read that probably. Let's see if I can read the cache. I assume not, but we'll give it a go. Open with. Maybe that's readable. Okay, I can read this. How long is it? Not very long at all. This is useless. This doesn't help me at all. This is just expansions. This is just a localization thing. Okay, no, whatever. We did. I tried literally doing nothing. Oh, because I sent them the... I did send them the envoy. Yeah, okay. Let's try literally doing nothing. And then I'll try going back in time and see if that breaks it. Let me show you the game again, folks. Boom, we're back in. By the way, I'm going to take Subterfuge because that won. So it's the 28th. We can't get past the 28th. It's happened again. It's frozen. I've got no interactability. We're hitting 28th of the 7th month, and we're just poof, stops. And I've got nothing in my log. Literally empty. Well, give or take. Error log is... Wait, no. What? Okay, I've got something here. Just so I think there's a primitive. So I found the issue. I'll open this in. I'll open this log in Visual Studio Code. 1 second. I'll share it with everybody. Bear with me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. We're now, ladies, we're going where most people don't go. We're gonna go debug. Welcome to Visual Studio Code. So, couldn't find Klingon.dds, which I'm so confused by. I don't have any mods installed. I'm literally not running a mod, so I don't understand why it would or would not find flag Klingon.dds. Why is it looking for flag/track/Klingon.dds? This isn't like, I don't have a mod. I shouldn't have any Klingon flags. Yeah. And then it's trying to run an event. And it's going, I can't find the country to switch the event to do the switch for, right? So it's trying to run a first contact event. I think a primitive's trying to move along. I think we can find the system the primitive is in. Because if I go, so this is basically my local time minus a couple minutes. It keeps trying to run it. Keeps trying to run it. Then it fails to find a sound. And then it can't build a starbase because it doesn't have a starbase design for Dathebi, which I'm assuming is either the starbase design name or it's a location. This looks entirely too much like my day job, says Nine-Tailed System. It's scary here. I don't like it. Yeah, we are having some technical difficulties. My guy became full-time developer just to fix and play. I mean, yeah. The game files, did you reinstall the game after the last time you modded your install? I don't think we've done that recently. You know, I'm going to close Stellaris down and verify the game files just while we're here. Why not? Why not? Bear with me, folks. We'll do that in the background while we look at this. Sorry, it should be back now. If it went away. I don't know. Does it go away when I Alt-Tab? No, you can still see it. Excellent. Right, cool. So Visual Studio Code here. So I also think the issue could... The game ending bug could be this one. Oh, no, don't click that button. No, ooh. I didn't mean to run modify. I'm sorry. Please don't do that. Stop. Thank you. So, I think the game ending bug could be this one. I suspect if we go in and we just delete whatever is in Dethibi, it might fix it. Despite their age, the complexity... I'm going to Google this. See if anything comes up. Somebody's got the same bug. What I found is this thread from October of last year. That was 4. I don't even think the 4.3 beta was out then. I'll put the thread up. This is why I found this line. So, oh crap, no, don't do that. I found this exact line in the file they posted of their crash log, which makes me think there's something on here. Have you had a Klingon mod in the past, or is that just what Paradox calls the Klingon-looking portraits? I think it might just be what Paradox call the Klingon-looking portraits. Right. All files successfully validated. I don't have any mods running. Let's just go to... Well, I'll confirm that. So I'll click play. Files are validated. Something went wrong while initializing the launcher. What? Restart launcher. Okay. That was weird. The launcher bugged. Right. Mod library. Playsets. There is nothing turned on. I do have stuff downloaded on the disk, but it's not turned on at all. Okay. Right. Let's click play. I think it is just what Paradox call their Klingon-looking portraits, though. Playing Zog. I don't think I've had a Klingon mod in the past. Question mark. Yeah, I'm going to try and delete whatever's going on there. I wasn't doing full Dyson Sphere. I was just upgrading to the final level of Dyson Swarm. So far, the run isn't dead until we give up. And I haven't given up. So we're going to try and find Dethibi. Here we go. Now we're going to try and kill whatever the problem is, and thus save the galaxy. I have at my disposal a penultimate plan. Right, let's go to... Let's first of all see if I can see it. Dethibi. No, does it not exist? I'm getting new errors. Oh, that error, the error with the invalid context thing is just constantly coming up again. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's not that anymore. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, let's go to observe. Maybe it doesn't exist at all. Let's check if it does. No, I can't. It's also not in my log anymore. I should have taken a copy of the log I had. Just see. Yeah, it's not in my error log anymore. Damn it. Data the goddamn error log. This is from 2 minutes ago? Okay. Ugh. But their age, crafted by unknown makers, atomic clock. Yeah, I had an error from atomic clock, but that doesn't seem to be game breaking. It's not a crash to desktop, it's just getting stuck, isn't it? That's from the 19th. That's, yeah, I was having issues with my graphics card. That's a different log. The thing is, I'm not sure it's actually throwing an error because it's just getting stuck trying to do something, stuck in some sort of loop. Let me just see if I turn off the AI. Does that break it? Yeah, we still die. Oh, jeez. Right, I'm gonna take my save and put it in my Discord server in Montu announcements. Somebody want to pop over there and just see if they're also getting the same crash? If you could, pretty please. Save games. Imperial Flam Ing'Scrot'umm. Yes, that is. Right, if everyone goes to my Discord server who's got Stellaris, maybe is opened, wouldn't mind just downloading this save, seeing if it... Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Wait, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the problem. This is the problem. No, no. This is the problem. That's the problem. Well, the game is going... This is just because I mocked. This is clearly because I made an April Fool's about the game having zero lag. Now it's got infinite lag. Brilliant. Utterly, utterly brilliant. Yeah, I'm on the latest default branch. What are we? Let me just check. I'm not running a beta. I don't think so. Install. No updates. No, that's not it. Game version of betas. Yes, I'm on default public version, most common version of the game. There is an open beta out right now. What if we switched over? Do you think it would work in the open beta? I mean, it might. Maybe whatever this bug is has been fixed in the beta. Maybe. Right, we'll try that for a moment. How big's the update for this open beta? Tiny, 50 meg, okay. You got the same crash, same date, says Master Elements. Ugh. I don't know if it'll be save game compatible, but my thought here is that maybe, whatever reason, it won't break in the open beta. I don't know. Oh, Karma, thou art a heartless bitch. Yeah, this is totally not my fault or anything. I did nothing to deserve this. Oh, I was having such a fun session as well. It's been a great Empire. Right, okay, let's... I've already uploaded this autosave, so it doesn't matter if I overwrite it and break it a bit. Don't worry, it says same crash, same date. Jeez. Are you getting anything in your logs? Can you take a look at your logs? So where I mean by that is if you could go to Stellaris, Documents, Paradox Interactive, Stellaris, then go to Logs and Error. Open that up and take a look through if you're getting something. So I'll put my error log up. Just give me a sec. I'll put the error up. You see if you're getting any similar errors to my error log. Let's put it up there. Boo, boo, boo. It didn't die. Mine didn't die. I had to kill it. We're going. No, still freezes in the beta. Same errors, same order of errors. Brilliant. Yeah, I verified my game files. I've just tried moving on to the beta instead. The log is, if you go to Paradox Interactive, so Documents, Paradox Interactive, Stellaris, Logs, then open up your error. I posted my file. Feel free to compare and contrast. It's talking about flag/trek/klingons.dds, and I'm like, what Klingon flag? I don't have a Klingon flag. Unknown promotion is a broken leader. Jeez Louise. Well, I don't. Anyone got any more ideas? I've tried a few things I can think of. Let's go back off the beta because there's no need to be on that. I feel really disheartened. That's so annoying. Oh, okay. The next thing I'm going to try doing is going back to the start of the year. I'll go back to the start of the year and I'll try playing from there. Have I tried screaming? No. Maybe I should try screaming. Yeah, I'm going to try running an older autosave. Rune Knight, we had the same idea. Here we go. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-bum bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. IT Simulator 3000. Yes, you thought you had Lobby Simulator. Welcome to Technical Support Simulator. Right, let's go back to the start of the year. Right, it's the thing. What's interesting is it's 7 months into the mid game. So there's clearly something to do with the mid game that's firing and killing the whole server. The rest of the areas that look alarming are the first contact ones. Yeah, but they're the same one over and over again, and it seems to be they're not doing anything. I think, given there's multiple of them. Who cares? It's ironic that I seem to get the trade deal of the century, then this happens, though. You know, it's... No. No. Why? Why hast thou betrayed me, Stellaris? But the Khan doesn't spawn 7 months in, usually. I mean, I guess it could in theory, but this is... I don't know what this is, but this events usually fire. An event like that fires. The check is at the start of the month, not on the 28th of the month, or 29th, I suppose. We're between the 28th and 29th. Am I building any orbital rings? We'll go back and check. I believe the answer to that is hell's nah. Are there any Paradox employees in the audience? Well, if they are, they're probably not working, so I think it'd be unreasonable to demand assistance at this late hour. Try and integrate Starbase with an invalid Starbase design. Do the B, or the Thebe, for ship size, orbital ring, tier 1. No, I saw that. I had the same, but I couldn't find the Thebe as a system. I thought maybe it was a planet or a system. I couldn't find that. I'm actually just going to send this directly to the game director and a bunch of other devs. Give me a minute. Hi, I know it's the holidays. Sorry to disturb you, but I've had a campaign just get frozen 2307.28. Tried rolling back the save. Let's grab the error log as well. Yeah. Tried rolling back the save, and it's consistently at that date just gets frozen. Also need the error log. There it is. Ideas on what's on. Can I kill something in game to stop the error bricking my save so I can continue? Happy Easter regardless. Boom. Yeah, do the be unsure what it could be a variable. It could also be the name of a thingamajig. Connections, kind of. I put it in a server that I share with the community team and some of the lovely Paradox devs. The game director is in there as well. A bunch of content creators too. Occasionally we get given some dev diaries early, so I posted it in there basically. Monty, do you have a log, or do you want me to send you my crash logs? I've got a log, my error log that I uploaded, the one that I put on my. If you check my Discord, I put it there as well in my announcements. The error log, error.log. Do you have something else? Because I don't have a crash log. If you've got a crash log, post it in my in the general chat. If you've got a crash log. Can I look at the dice? I can't do anything. Right, we'll reopen. I'll reload. Do you want me to look at the Dyson swarm in my home ring system? Yeah, I can do that. Searching do the beast Stellaris on Google crashed my browser. Is this some sort of meta bug? What? Crashed your browser? I googled do the beast Stellaris, and the top result is like how to get rid of massive itchy hives that are itchy. I'm like, no, that's not right. Please don't. Please don't. Yeah, I'll reopen it. You want me to look at the dice? I mean, we can look at the game. Next day, the entire company goes radio silent. Montu knows, deal paradox devs. We have discovered. Flee at once. Let's take a look. This is very deflating, though. Had to Alt F4 to get out of the freeze. It was weird. I wish I was kidding. Yeah, exactly. I've not had this happen before. The game. I've had the game crash. I've not had the game just freeze like this. This is a weird one for me. It would be so much easier, yeah, if it would generate a crash log. Something's going on behind the scenes, and I don't know what it is. Right, somebody wanted me to look at the Dyson Storm on my capital. There it is. It's beautiful. Lippet, her face, beautiful. 20 alloy upkeep, 311 credits. Love it. We've also got this one. 20 alloys for 94 physics research. The answer is yes, we like it. But this is a beautiful empire. Wow. I've sent the devs a message. Hopefully, somebody can fix this and present me with a working copy of a save that I can take forwards, perhaps. Don't know. My plan was to continue this on Monday. At the moment, I'm like, well, what do we do? I wasn't planning on stopping streaming yet. So, should we play something else, chat? For a bit? Possible things include... Could play Star Ruler 2. Does anyone know what Star Ruler 2 is? Star Ruler 2 is a lot of fun. It's a bit of an older game, but it's a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 for Star Ruler 2. What else could we do? Do I have Hearts of Iron installed? I do, but it needs an update. Go on, big man. Play whatever you want. All right, let me introduce you lovely people to Star Ruler 2 for a moment. Okay, Christian, can you link that somewhere? Either in general on my server or, I don't know, somewhere else. But could you link the forum posts? Or, like, write them here if you can. I'm not sure you can post links in this. Just curious. Let's try playing some Star Ruler 2 then. Oh, that's so loud. Sorry. Apologies. I fixed it though. Is it not? Hello? Is Star Ruler 2 not coming on? Oh, there we go. I want it borderless borderless. It's just so loud. Oh, I've still got Stellaris open. I should close that. I'm just trying to set this up for a moment. Hunan! Ooh! Ah, man of culture, I see. I don't think the link's showing up. No, Christian, not showing. Post it on my Discord server. In general. Right. Also, I want, I'm gonna have to reload it quickly. It'll only take a second to load up though, because it's an older game, but the code still checks out. What? That didn't do what I want. You. Display 2 is my primary. What? Oh, for God's sake. I'll just do this, screw it. It's annoying, I can't, I'm trying to get to go borderless full screen so I can go between chat and stuff, and it's just not quite working properly right now. It is what it is. Right, let's do this thing. New game. Chat, what should we pick? The Terrakin, the Oko, the Hunan, the Fae, the Sar, the Mono, the Nile, the Heralds, the First. I mean, Terrakin's pretty no-brainer if to understand the game and understand what the hell's going on. Wait a minute. Somebody's allegedly found a workaround. Downgrading to 3.4.2 apparently fixes it. Point 3.2. Okay. I'm briefly gonna try the Stellaris thing one more time, okay? Let's try this together one last time. But anyway, what is this all about? Okay, what's cool is there's different types of FTL, for example. You've got hyperdrive, fling beacons, gateways. My personal preference is gateways. I just enjoy gates. I like them the most. Hyperdrives also have to go on your ships. They're clumsy, they're meddlesome, they're annoying. I can't load the save in 4.2. Can I? It's giving me a problem. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, it's alive. Stellaris is alive. It worked. It worked. Right, say goodbye to Star Ruler. And say hello to Stellaris. Star Ruler will have to be played some other time. It's working. We are at 220803. It still seems to be working. I think we'll just stick on this one for a little bit then. Yeah, who cares if it's compatible? I don't care. This is alive, and I felt it. It's alive. We are on 4.3. We're on 4.3.2. So we're on a slightly older version of 4.3. Still, it counts. Now let's do some bot swindlage. This is what we were built for. We're back in, baby. $820 food for 202 alloys a month for 30 years. You've got my vote. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. We've got food. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's improve relations. Let's grab subterfuge. We already grabbed the subterfuge. Good. And now the galactic community has formed. What was the cause? We've got no idea. Darth Ascot says, I proposed a not trading vote just before the crash. Did you? What? I don't see that. I don't see that. Oh, you call for a ban on trading with livestock? Oh. So this would give us the alloys. This would remove the alloys if you vote yes on this. Damn it. Yeah, you did. You did. Sorry. Vote with your conscience, people. Where are we at on the achievement with Eater of Worlds anyway? Much to consider. Construct a district, get 100 attunement. Really? Is that just any district? Okay. That seems a little easy. Build 10 armies. Yeah, but construct a district. Hello. Thank you. Psionic auras. Yes, yes, good. Say no to this law so that we continue gaining alloys from our livestock. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, the law states not trading with livestock. We've already had a vote that robots aren't always livestock. They're not necessarily people, but they aren't always livestock. Yes, it's a good point. Supreme Justice Robert Wadsworth. Would we say that the Omnian League are livestock or are they living sapients? That's the question we need to know. No, we had a vote on whether or not robots were livestock, and in the end we decided that sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, if I recall correctly. It was a maybe answer. Roberts, the Supreme Justice says they are machines, and while their want of organic material is odd, no more odd than our own want, I would argue, but while their want may be odd, they are not livestock. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Supreme Justice has said they're not livestock. So even if you vote yes on banning the trade with livestock, they're not livestock. This galactic community thing's a little odd, though. Galactic market. Yeah, we need the galactic market. And we need it now! The Omnian League are number 1. We're number 2. Perfect. Lavra says, I found why it was crashing. Lavra, you have my eyes and ears. You had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. An AI empire building an orbital ring generated an illegal design. Which AI empire? I mean, we saw that too, but I wasn't sure that we knew for certain that was it. Chris says, I have a sneaking suspicion in regards to 4.3.3 that the date crashing was caused by galactic community triggering. The event trigger. Maybe. I think the galactic market would be considered trading with livestock, yes. It would, but the poll is over. Twitch has voted yes, we should ban the trading with livestock, 60-40. YouTube has voted no, we should not, 58-42, with 10 extra lobbying points from Robert, so that's 68-42. Thus, the motion fails. We are not banned from trading with livestock. We can call it something else to make it more palatable. We'll call it appropriation of livestock resources or something like that. No, I don't want to. What are you going to do about a Covenant, people? I don't think. Why does it feel like YouTube is the evil lobby? In this case, they voted in the kind way. What's going on? I'm gonna... YouTube just crashed. What the hell? It's all going wrong now. Right, let's try that again. The yellow one is the instrument. This is the Eater of Worlds. I think the yellow... I was trying to get us into the yellow one's domain. The Instrument of Desire, but we're just not quite there yet. And we've got the Accord. We've got Bliss. A resort world can be upgraded to a pleasure world. Oh, nice. They have updated it. So I would say I think we should wait for another covenant, not forge our own path, or I also don't think we should have a covenant with the Eater of Worlds. I don't like it. Robert says again, I don't care at all that much which chaos gods eat Montu's soul. Wow. We need to vote on the war proposal. After this, we have to vote on declare war on all of our neighbors. You know what? If we're going to declare war on all of our neighbors, forming a covenant with the Eater of the Worlds wouldn't be a bad shout. To be fair. A whole planet of pleasure, says Ghosty Fish. Sign me up. Did we not win that? Oh, it's an outpost. I'll be there in a moment. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm actually starting to feel like the Covenant might be the better choice. You know, should we embrace our inner corn and just go... I mean, this is... The Eater is corn, basically. Rip and tear, ravenous onslaught are the war doctrines. We actually have them right now. Rip and tear, plus 7% weapons damage and fire rate for minus 50% hull. Ravenous onslaught, minus 25% weapons range, but we have a 5% chance of stealing enemy ships and a 33% increase to combat disengagement. I don't love either of those, to be honest with you, but they exist. The Twitch vote's looking like wait for another covenant. But the YouTube vote, there have only been 4 votes on YouTube. The YouTube vote is to form a covenant with the Eater. 50% for that one, 48% for waiting on YouTube. Sorry, 60%, 56%. All the votes are starting to come in on Twitch now. We've now had 9 votes. 60% for forming a covenant with the Eater on Twitch. 30% for waiting. 38% for waiting, down to 54%. There are 46 votes on YouTube at present. And you think I got it backwards? Oh, did I say? I might have confused Twitch and YouTube at one point in my commentary. I often do. .49 as well. Yeah, I see that too. It's very close. Those of you that want to form your own covenant, explain yourselves. I mean, it's the leader is a bit better, I suppose. The leader bonus, but we lose access to like most of the powerful covenant powers. The Doom fleet might be alright now. It's not great late game. The vote's open for another 30 or 40 seconds. At this moment, if it were to end now, we're forming a covenant with the Eater, I think. 54 plus 31 is 85. 38 plus 48 is... No, 86. Currently, we'd be waiting. There's 1% in it. And we're going to end it there. There was no lobbying at all for anyone. So, currently forming a covenant with the Eater 1 on Twitch with 57%. On YouTube, it came second with 30%, so that's a total of 87. Waiting for another covenant, came second on Twitch with 36, and got 48 on YouTube for a total of 84. So that's 87 versus 84, meaning we are forming a covenant with the Eater of Worlds, ladies and gentlemen. We've floated up. We've just sacrificed 100 Balsarks as well. Oh well, needs must, I suppose. And yeah, we're doing a lot of things for the Eater here, aren't we? Have we got the ability to build... Oh, we do have arc furnaces, right. See if there's any good arc furnace systems. So far, that one on 13 seems the best choice. 13 is very crap, though. What is that? What? What is this? No, excuse you. I beg your pardon. You can't do that. Right, you've got this fellow, I suppose. Let's go for shield boost, focusing crystals, sight beyond sight as well. That's a real kick to the balls, says NSMS8. What's the kick to the balls? Archivist? No, expertise. Oh, actually, don't all just die. That's stupid. Nightbringer, I assume you want Wrecker 2, Robert. 12 nav cap per 100 telepaths is pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Do our systems have furnace-worthy systems? Do our neighbors have furnace-worthy systems? Possibly. Possibly. Shipbreaker. Aye, aye, Captain. Then let's grab... Ooh. Yeah, let's grab another Master Bureaucrat. Kill it with fire. Extreme prejudice achieved. I know that the energy is currently negative. I will deal with it in a moment. Yeah, let's just do it now. Do I plan on becoming the custodian or emperor? I mean, it depends. Really does depend on what chat want. So, are we confirming this covenant? That is quite a lot of naval capacity. Like, given how little soldiers give now, that's quite a lot. Put a quick poll up. Ada says, my cousin was sacrificed to the Eater. You better reject it. How is the Commissar so bad? So the Commissar's not bad. They're just very good at combat and very bad at being on the council. The actual council skills are non-existent, but their combat skills are no joke. Oh, look at this fleet. It's become monstrous. Should not have unpaused. Will not do that again. Do need to get global defense grid. NSMS8 does have their veto back. Yes, I suppose so. As do I. Problem nav cap per telepath. Again, that's quite a lot of naval capacity. I don't hate this. We can probably deal with the negatives here, which are the -5 stability and 5% happiness. Like, I think we're doing fine with that. So yeah, we're at basically max stability on most of our worlds. So that actually doesn't. It's not really a problem. It's just like a rounding error in a lot of ways. Twitch is voting to confirm with 83%. YouTube's voting to confirm with 55%. Ghosty Fish says, if we do not confirm, then those Balsark were eaten for absolutely nothing. True. But then again, being eaten for nothing is a Balsark pastime. But Tish. But Tish. We do not want to see any more Balsac being eaten, says NSMS8. I suppose. Were they eaten or gobbled? I think they were nibbled at first and then swallowed whole. And the answer is yes from both Twitch and YouTube. Emphatically, yes. NSMS8, are you issuing the veto thing? No veto. No veto here. We are confirming the covenant. Market E to give 20% orbital bombardment damage. Meh. That one, yeah, that one sucks. But yeah, no veto is in not vetoing. Yes, I got it. If you said no, comma veto, I'd be like, ah, you vetoed, but you didn't. Ooh, who gets the scraps of power? We have a close bond with the Eater. Let's see who these people are. So, who's the Lord Steward? Are they all commanders? No. We've got Gori, daughter of Uther, who's this tier 3. We've got Tig, son of Gaul, who's that one. We've got Grand Supreme Overpebble Bub, who's, you know, the peacekeeper. I will give you peace. Does this remove negative traits? I do not believe so. Man, this reminds me of the time we had to deal with the Sugondis. Yes. The peace of death, shouts NSMS8. Quite. We also have Lord Steward Larg, daughter of Dark. Larg, daughter of Dark is a scientist. Okay, so we can put it on the scientists as well. Ooh, that's not so terrible. I mean, embezzler, bureaucratic is, yeah, these leaders are just passive, embezzler, gullible, my lord. I'm putting the poll up now. Whomst should our chosen one be? The Overpebble, the Scientist, the Admiral, or the Strategist? I think the Admiral, from a gameplay perspective, is the worst choice, because we get an Admiral becoming Chosen One. Chosen One can end up taking over the government, and we probably want that, because it's really good for some of the bonuses. But then we'd have an Admiral in charge of the nation, which sucks. The Strategist to be, I think, the best choice. You could say he has the cojones. Bub seems like the ball for this. Yeah, Bub might have the cojones. Is the bonus still ship upkeep cost build speed improvement when on the council? I think so. We'll find out in a moment. It makes them immortal and it gives them superpowers, basically. More or less. So, how are we thinking? So, Twitch is voting for the Overpebble, 75% of the vote, and so is YouTube with 74% of the vote. If you are satisfied with Bub being the forever ruler, then go for it. I mean, I can change it. We can always kill Bub. You know, there is this such a thing as a console that can command things. We have powers far greater than just the game would allow. Thus, if we ever need to kill a leader like our ruler, or alternatively, I could simply, much easier than using console is, I could simply declare war against the Helvan progenitors and then surrender. And in doing so, they would, I believe, kill our Empire ruler, thus getting rid of our immortal Bub. No, I'm not advocating for anyone's death. I'm simply pointing out that we can still get rid of them. We don't have to. Just because they're immortal doesn't mean they stick around forever. I mean, they could be couped. There's all sorts of things could happen. Look, it's going to be Bub whether we vote for it or not because of the veto. Well, in that case, let's at least draw out the veto people. Unless I veto it, you know what? I have the second right to veto. You see, I do have the power of veto. NSMS8 says I wouldn't veto this, but I might veto it to put it on someone else who might get renamed. Right. NSMS8, the Overpebble, has won on Twitch with 75% of the vote and on YouTube with 71% of the vote. NSMS8, are you vetoing this vote? We'll find out in a moment after the delay. Only if you're going to veto it. Well, you have to choose first, and then if you don't veto it, I get the option of vetoing it. That's the way the laws work, according to our Supreme Justice. And we don't know if I'll veto it until you've declined to veto. Oh, you'll veto it for you then. Cool. Well, I probably wasn't going to veto it, but I might have done. I probably was. I probably was. Yeah, I probably was. Yeah. Good choice. Right, we're going to have Overpebble Grand Supreme Bub has ascended to be chosen of the Eater. Minus 10% upkeep, ship build cost, and 20% ship build speed. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Did they lose that? And you've lost your negative traits? Holy crap, Bub's lost his negatives. You gotta accentuate the positives and eliminate the negatives. Let's wipe out these ships. They may have battleships, but a speech from the Grand Overpebble upon their ascension. Kill, maim, burn. 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 Burn. Kill, maim. Are they dead? I'm afraid they're all dead, Jim. There are none left alive. Yes, the first wrecking balls. It's another ship to play with. Okay, I want to put a Sanctum of the Eater down somewhere. Probably the homeworld. Yeah. Yeah, that's the homeworld. Naval capacity 100 telepaths is plus 12. But this says it's only... It says plus 12, but I'm only getting plus 3. Well, that sucks. It said it's plus 12 per 100 telepaths, and then I'm only getting plus 6 from 270. I'm sorry. That sucks. It lied. They lied to us. This is an offense I will not soon forget. Execute Order 60 CEST. Are we attacking all neighbors? Sorry, that vote needs to be voted on. Some exotic gases. Stellaris tip. Trekkies work out at the... No, Stellaris tip. Trekkies work out at the he's dead gym. I only say no to the Conquest part of that vote. Well, it was a Conquest war. Oh, the V word's banned. I'll drink. Are we fighting something? Yes, we are. We are fighting for our very lives. Forming the galactic market is the first piece of legislative agenda on the docket. Excellent. Currently, everyone's voting yes that we go to all war. Yes, it would be simultaneous. I believe. Currently, we only have one... And on neighbor, are they? No. Currently, we only have 2 neighbors, I think. The Buzian Enlightened Kingdom and the Rena Transstella. Come on, let's get merging back together. Okay. Want the 3 assault armies to branch off. 3 assault armies, you're going to go over here, invade that planet. The remaining legions will go over here and invade this planet. Oh, also, it basically needs nobody invading it. There we are, we got it. Well, we're about to go to war with all neighbors, and we now have a covenant with the Eater of Worlds. That's what you missed, I Smithy boy. Well, let's delve. Oh, this thing. Truth is in the depths below. Keep our distance. The shroud has no limits. We are now, for the first time, a transcendent Imperium. Oh, yes. Plus 20 crime. Screw you. The ruler has uplifted our presence into a higher dimension. The raw power of the shroud now pours forth from the will of the Imperial line and into the wanting minds of the populace. We're not full occupied. There's this system here. That sounds like the thingamajig Dune. Going away, boy, Baduk. Boy, Baduk, boy, Baduk. It's like the throat singing bit in Dune, the Saduka. And the vote is yes. Oh, great. Okay. Well, let's do it. Right, we're declaring war. On all neighbors. Luckily, we've only got 2, I believe. We're already at war with that neighbor. We're now at war with that neighbor. And this neighbor. Yep. Yes, it was all at once. We declare all the wars simultaneously. No, we had to. It was part of the deal. We had an arrangement before you went away. So you see. Governing Fedara, his hat, something or other. Okay, you should probably be an industrialist then. No, an industrialist. Galactic Wonders is much better now in 4.3 than it was in 4.2. In 4.2 it was somewhat useless, except for the ring worlds. Now it's quite a bit better. Let's look at the war map mode. Yeah, we are at war with all of our neighbors. I did it. Boom, we got a battleship. We definitely just got a battleship. I didn't say it, but I can see the battleship dying. I know we got it, whether or not the game tells me. Our minds are free! Conquering your neighbors is like a World Eater festival, just celebrating the Ascension and that. Yes, exactly, exactly. I'm pretty sure you're the villain in this run, by the way. No. We're the only sapient life in the universe. We're not at war. This isn't war, this is sport. Oh yeah, I've got no armies to the... Oh yeah, that's a problem. Well... I'm still flying half a ship. What to do about these aliens that are attacking us? What to do? Yeah, I'll just build more cruisers. That'll surely fix the problem. 22,000 is a lot. That's true. But we can go and hide behind this fortress that I'm sure will definitely 100% be online before they arrive. Come on. Fortress powers activate. Fortress powers activate. Activate. But there goes the sanctum. Has this boosted my output across the board, though? No. Oh! Plus 25%? We're getting the same everywhere? No, I'm not. That is job efficiency for Sonic Pops plus 25%. Over here, I'm only getting plus 10%. So it is scaling with... That is per pop. Yeah, let's get rid of the nobles. Screw it. We're going to pave over that noble estate and replace it with some telepaths. Wait, we've got noble scientists. Why are they noble scientists? That seems like a bug. Why are our nobles producing science? Why are they producing so much science? Oh, shut up. Oh, that's not very much. Okay, it's two of each per 100. Normally we're making 7 per 100. Yeah, okay, it's not that much then. I mean, it's still something. You know, given that... Wait, oh. Because of the Research Institute? Maybe? Good night, Smithy Boy. We'll be continuing on Monday. Imperial cult plus aristocratic elite makes sacred nobles. Yes, but I don't have anything that changes my noble jobs, my elite jobs, other than aristocratic elite. Literally. I have feudal society and masterful crafters. That's it. My confusion is large. The air? What's the air gonna do? Architectural... What? What does the air have to do with any of this? I mean, is that the air? Yeah, here's the air. No. Things giving elite strata jobs to my pops. Art exhibit. Literally no planetary features. I have a research institute, but that just increases my research output. I don't have anything producing... I've got... The Noble Estates is producing noble scientist jobs, but so is the System Capital Complex. My confusion has doubled since the last time we met, Count. Haha. Twice the confusion, double the stupidity. Try disabling the Research Institute. Yeah, I could do that. Oh, that's a fun bug. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So basically, if we got nobles, I should put down a research institute, because then we'll get noble scientists. Pretty much of a no-brainer there, really, isn't it? Yeah. I think I'll do that. Noble scientist, noble scientist. Where are you? Ah, research institute. There we go. I did know there was a second Galactron achievement. Do I have it? No. 52 months. Sod off. Take Neurogenics Institute instead. Anywhere else I have lots of nobles? Here. Okay. They're about to become noble scientists. Tell me the noble scientists here. They are noble scientists already there. I take my hats off to you, good people. Huzzah. Oh, more robots. Wait a minute. Robots we like. Robot good. Here food to make happy robot. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. They've got so many. Yes. Yes, I accept. 1,100 food for 400 alloys a month. Yes. Give me the alloys. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Our ally income is about to just go through the roof. They said yes. Yes. This. Oh, organic yuck. 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 Wait, is that organic? Nope. Organic yuck. Okay. All sorted. Oh good, they split up. My favorite thing for them to have done. Now we're going to jump in quick and see them off. A lot of ships are bringing up, though. It's a shame that they won't be there in time. Oh, they got there in time. Fudge, 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 fudge! Oh, we got 4 more. Go better. Fight harder. Stronger. Faster. Oh, this is a close one. I mean, they should currently win out. They're not doing any damage. I just had to crash the desktop. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to do the 10-year deal. Oh. Okay. Give me a moment. Let's just go to my crash log. Practice, Stellaris. Crashes. Boom. It's told me there's the upload failed for an unknown reason. Oh, for God's sake. Right, let's see what the error is. Unexpected token. Can orbital repair ships? Not sure that matters, though. Oh, that's from a while ago. Script error, invalid context switch from Rontaran Accord country file, events astral planes, scope, blah, blah, blah. Oh, blah. Right, we're going to try and restart this on Monday. Marginally better. I'm going to bed now because I'm grumpy with this galaxy. We were winning a good fight there as well. That was such a close fight. Ugh. The upload always fails for an unknown reason, says Klingzog. I don't think it didn't always used to do that for me. It's done that a couple of times recently. But yes, I'm going to go to bed now. And I'm intending to come back on Monday if I've been able to get the game working again at that point. Otherwise, I won't be back on Monday. I might be back a little later when I've got the game working. So, you know, I hope everyone's had fun today. I have, for the most part. It's very fun. Don't be salty. I'm not being salty. It's just so annoying when the game just goes. Happened twice now today. I've been Montu. You've all been wonderful. Thank you very much for your support, everybody. And I'll see you all hopefully on Monday when we've got this game working again. All right. Okay. Good night, everybody. Until next time.